So it's been quite a struggle for Atari lately. You guys went through a bankruptcy some 5 or so years ago. You're in the midst of a turnaround, trying to come out with a console. Give us the status.
Look, yeah, it's true that 6 years ago the company went through bankruptcy. So I came back at the time. It took us 3 years basically to survive, and then 3 years to put the business back on some grounds. And today, we see ahead of us a market that is fundamentally growing for very, very simple reasons, right? More platforms, female play, an audience that is still growing because you still have a lot of people above 40, 45 who still don't play. So we have a market that is growing for very simple reasons.
Yeah. So you're trying to crowdfund the Atari VCS, this console that originally was supposed to ship this month. Now you're saying it's the spring, but next year you've got new consoles from Microsoft and Sony coming out. How do you thread that needle and still get the volumes that you need?
Well, first, the console was slated for launch in March 2020, and it is still. I think, you have a lot of different options today. You can go for very high-end PC, very high-end consoles. The consoles are not before the end of next year. And at the same time, we believe that there is room for a simpler machine in the living room that will let you surf the web and have also a lot of applications in your living room. So very, very different markets.
Are you saying that gaming doesn't depend on high-end resolution, high-end graphics, that we can be looking at simple things, but familiar things, right, like that?
Sure. I think today you have so many players, so many different situations that you can play on any platform. You can have retro gaming, which is what we believe in, which is a very simple gameplay, very, very short session. On the other end, you can go and play for 3 hours, 4 hours. So you have, just like if you think, golf, I always take the analogy of golf. You have like high-end players, Tiger Woods, or even tennis, you have Federer. At the same time, you can still have a game of golf, a game of tennis, and you can enjoy it. So you have a lot of options. And I'm saying everyone, should be able to take what it wants depending on the situation. I play for 30 seconds. I can play for 30 minutes as well.
Was the Raspberry Pi an inspiration to you at all? It seems like among my generation now, on these kind of Linux-based platforms, there's this trend toward playing old favorites like Tecmo Bowl, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, that you can get loaded onto a little, gadget that you plug into the TV. Is that what you're trying to take advantage of? I
think exactly. The broader scheme is, and the broader picture is, you have a certain audience that wants just to have fun for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That's a market. And you will see a lot of esports coming into this category as well. And again, think about sport, think about other forms of entertainment. If you look at movies, you have short series, TV series, 5 minute segments, and everyone is enjoying them. Why? Because at the same time today, everyone is trying to multitask and check the app, check the game, and check the news.
Of the legacy games that Atari came up with back in the day, what are the most popular?
Well, today you have, of course, Pong, which is, the tennis game that everyone remembers. That was a groundbreaking game. I personally like Breakout. That's one of my favorites. But at the same time, you have Missile Command, Asteroid, Centipede. So we have more than 200 games in the catalog. So we are taking them one by one.
Do you have to choose a kind of a walled garden type strategy like Nintendo had for so long, or the licensing strategy with this library of names you have that people know, but the demand for them is questionable in an era where kids are playing Fortnite?
You see, we're flexible. I deal with the reality. We look at what we have. Regarding licensing, if you take a game like Asteroids, you can have it on your mobile, but at the same time, with partners, we have launched a new series of home gaming machines, medium size, that you can enjoy and you can have it to play with kids and the family. I think, broadly speaking, the video game industry today is getting mainstream. And look, I don't want to make any comparison to the movie industry or to the music industry, but what I can tell you is that we are definitely part of the entertainment, picture in the grand scheme of things.
How much do tariffs potentially hit you quickly?
Excuse me?
How much do tariffs potentially hurt you
Well, see, look, right now on games, there's no hurt, and I think, we look forward with confidence, so I don't think it's going to hurt us.